So, what does it mean to come to rest at ground zero? Because sometimes in meetings or in meditations or in talks, I'm speaking about ground zero. What is ground zero? And for me, ground zero is what is here before we identify with an aspect of our self. It is the underlying state or the natural state. And in the Tao Te Ching, it is referred to as the unsupported support of all. That which supports everything else, yet needs nothing to support it. And yet the moment we grasp at our sense of identity, the moment we pick up and merge with a feeling, thought, sensation, self-image, then experientially we have the sense of losing it. And of course, this is all part of the illusion. This is all part of the great Maya, that for a while we're playing this game of finding it, losing it, finding it and losing it. And yet there comes a point in our own spiritual evolution where we begin to sense that the one who is finding it and losing it doesn't really have the reality that they appear to have. In fact, that one is also part of the illusion. That one is also part of the game of separation. And when we don't identify with that one, when we just allow that one to be there, but we're not sourcing our sense of self from it, then what remains? Well, you have to find that out. But what I believe will become clear for you is that there is just this underlying ground, which I'm referring to as ground zero. It's there before we move 1 inch to the left, 1 inch to the right, 1 inch forwards or 1 inch backwards. It's just here as it is. And what needs to happen is that we begin to know ourselves to be that. That is what a shift in consciousness is. A shift in consciousness isn't to an upgraded persona. It's not to be a sort of improved persona. No, a shift in consciousness is to know ourselves in a completely different way to what we've previously known ourselves as. And that shift in consciousness comes when we begin to acknowledge, value, and recognize ground zero. And this is what sages and mystics from all traditions have encouraged us to do since the beginning of time. Find out who you are before you join with the kind of persona self. Find out what is here before that. and know that to be your true nature.